go.
What's happening, people? Welcome back to the channel. I'm back here with Max. This is the first time you've been here this season. What's happening, bro? You good?
Yes, I'm good. I'm good, man. What a season. I'm good. I'm good. Let's go.
Good to have you. Good to have you. Before obviously we're gonna go into like your thoughts on the season so far, get your thoughts on the manager. I know I've talked to you over the phone, but it would be nice to get your thoughts on the channel itself. Then we discuss the Brentford game, see what your head is at. One thing I would give to you last week, I was speaking to you last week, you was confident about that Chelsea game. You was confident that we were going to win. So I hope you have the same confidence this week so we can hopefully win this week's game as well.
Well, we've got to follow it up, right? We've got to follow it up. You're not going to now beat Chelsea and then go over to Brentford and then go and flop it. So we've got to win. We have to.
Yeah. No, I heard that. All right, look, before we get started, please subscribe to the channel, comment, like, and turn on your notifications so you know whenever I'll upload onto the channel. We start with let's just start with your thoughts on the season so far. Like before we get into the manager, what's your take on the season so far?
Well, the season now hasn't started too bad because I feel like obviously we've picked up 2 wins and a draw, and I feel like that's a decent start because the way we ended the last season, to pick up now 2 wins and a draw out of 5, it's not really a bad start. Do you know what I mean? Although some people are already obviously piling up with last season and adding up all the negative, but yeah, for me, the season started okay. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Season started okay.
No, I agree. Yeah. I think the issue is a lot of people, because of the Arsenal defeat, the Man City defeat, they're piling up this 2 defeat along with what's happened last season, but they've got to try and separate the two. Last season is done now. Playing 5 games, winning 2, drawing 1, and the 2 that you lost to is Arsenal and Man City. It's not the end of the world, but obviously you know what the fan base is like. Like everyone's gonna overreact and make it seem as worse than it is. In terms of the actual result, how do you feel about the performance, like the results aside? Because I know obviously, 2 wins and a draw is good, but how are you feeling about this? Do you see any improvement from last season?
Well, there's definitely an improvement from last season because we're now basically creating more chances. Obviously, at the final third of the pitch, we're not actually putting away a lot of the chances, and a lot of the time we're just getting the final pass wrong. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like this season is already there's signs already that there's an improvement. But obviously, you can't just say an improvement and you're not converting your chances. Do you know what I mean? The final passes are not good. We just have to look at the final passes at time because we are getting to those positions, and then there's no reason why we shouldn't be scoring more goals. There's no reason why these players can't just put 1 or 2 passes together at a crucial moment and get more goals. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For example, against Arsenal, do you know what I mean? Look how much chances, man. Look how much we basically were all over Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? People talk about the formation, blah blah blah. This 2 in midfield, you're gonna get outnumbered. Well, they had 3 midfielders there. Do you know what I mean? And then we were running all over Arsenal, but people don't remember. People don't go into the details. You know how it's already, and most neutral fans and other people are actually gunning for us at any little thing now. People just want to call it out. People wanna dig at Amorim. Yeah, it's a formation. This is that. So for me, the way we started the season has been okay. So it's just converting the chances.
Yeah, and I think you perfectly summed it up. What's it's frustrating about a lot of fans' reaction is not so much, look, everyone can feel how they want to feel, but they're just not looking into the details. As you said, you're not watching a match in detail to obviously recognize that, yes, this is not the same way we was playing last season. If you're trying to
100%.
say that how we're playing this season is the same as last, then you're basically lying, because as you said, there's a lot much more improvement in terms of like going forward. Yes, the final passes are not great. We are creating more chances. And yeah, we just got to score the chances that we're creating. So there's definitely a different form. Like for me, I'm not saying this is the end goal. This is like this. We're playing the best football, but there's an improvement, and we have to take it one step at a time. We can't forget where we were last season. We finished 15th at the end of the day. So people need to understand that as well. Having said that, a lot of the blame has gone on the manager. And I know obviously you've been on like the pod a few times, and you went at me and Ade in regards to Ten Hag. How are you feeling about Amorim, and how are you feeling about the criticism that he's got?
With Amorim, it's just obviously the results. It's gonna make people start talking a lot, and it's gonna obviously the people always gonna focus on the negative, and then because of the way we've been for the last say 7-8 years, it's been the way where people are just gunning for United, and with this manager coming with this formation, it feels like a formation where players got to work hard and players got to put in a lot of work. And there's few players out there that I feel like they tend to don't want to do the hard work for this formation to work properly. But having said that, you see our team in the final third. We've been creating chances. Like I said, there's the final pass that's just been killing us. But people don't want to hear those things. They want to just see results. I'm talking about even our fan base as well. So it's the result that's not making the formation look like it's working. Do you know what I mean? So ultimately, people always look at the formation when the results are going wrong. Do you know what I mean? Especially when the last couple of seasons, we like look what we've been doing. So now new manager coming, new formation. People are already saying, I don't think this formation is going to work in Premier League. It's going to work in Premier League. But if you're picking up results, people will shut them out. 100%. Do you know what I mean? But result is a result game. That's the thing. That's the only thing about this thing. It's a result game, and people don't care about how you're playing, whether you're playing teams, whether you're creating 20 chances in a match. If you're not winning, people are always going to be digging. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's where we are with Amorim at the moment.
No, I agree. So just clear, you're not in the bracket of like it needs to change the formation, or are you happy with like the formation and how you set out the team?
Well, because I play football to semi-professional football, so I know that this formation can work with players that really want to make it work. But what you're gonna need people that are fully dedicated, and like you're gonna need at least 4 or 5 players in your team, which I don't think we have those 4 or 5, 6 players that are ready to just give it all to make the formation work. Like you see, sometimes the formation can turn to back 5, sometimes turn to back 3. Do you know what I mean? You go constantly be working. So that's just what it is. So most of the time, some of these players is like, because of the previous manager, what's happened before, the players tend to be like, you know what, I don't want to do the extra sometimes. You know what I mean? And I can just see like maybe 3 or 4 of our players that are just willing to give it all. The rest are just we're still carrying them along in a way. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? We're still carrying, we're still like, do you know what I mean? They're not making the formation work totally at the moment.
What if you have to mention like 2 or 3 players, what players would you say is holding us back?
Well, if I'm gonna pick up like, do you know what I'll say? The player that's giving it all at the moment, obviously Bruno's always gonna be there, even though he's playing center midfield, like that's taking away his attacking thing, but you can see the man is giving everything. I would say Mbumo as well is on it. Cunha when he's playing, He's proper on it. I'm trying to see who else. What I say is giving it all in the team. I'm trying to get delete. Delete is a he's a soldier now. He's our backbone now, really and truly. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause I'm glad that I'm glad the way he's playing. He's playing for the manager. Do you know what I mean? So that's just the only four I would say at the moment. They're actually giving the manager everything. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying the rest are not trying, but it's like they're not doing the extra. You know, they're not trying to like put all in and just forget what people are saying. Forget what people are saying outside. But forget all that. You just go give it all, bro. That's just what it is. If you're not down for that, then no, you're not. Then people will be talking about the formation. Especially we're not getting results all the time.
Okay. All right, look, let's go into like the game. We won on Saturday against Chelsea. I was just saying how confident you were going into that game. We haven't won back-to-back games in a long while. How confident are you feeling against Brentford away from home?
Well, because since the beginning of the season, it's most of the time like we create a lot of chances. I mean, we're getting dangerous positions. So like I can't see Brentford stopping us from creating chances. Do you know what I mean? I really cannot see that. And these players will create the chances, but we got to stick in the back of the net. Do you know what I mean? As I'm talking, I'm very confident we're going to beat them, and I'm very confident we're going to create so much chances. Let me just put it that way. Now I can't go onto the pitch to score the goals for them. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I said to you, like if I'm playing on the pitch, I'll know that the same thing I've got to do at the same time when a crucial moment where I lay the ball off. If I'm going to mention a player, I'll say someone like Dogu. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's so many times this guy's got in dangerous position. Sometimes he doesn't even have to pass it. Sometimes he can just go for a shot, hit the target, for God's sake. Do you know what I mean? But sometimes you just see him cut the ball in, pick up the wrong pass. Do you know what I mean? Or just lay the ball put too much power into the pass or something. And stuff like that. You are gonna see us just creating chances against Brentford. Can we stick it in? Once we stick in the chances, if we're sticking one out of three chances that we're gonna create in this match, we will win it comfortably. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We might concede a goal, but we can definitely win the game.
Yeah, our record against them is not away from home is not great. Ever since they got into the league, I think we've beaten them once since they got promoted into the league. We had a couple draws and we've had a couple defeats there. So we lost there last year 4-3. Remember they beat us 4-0 again with Ten Hag. Remember, but
different
and then we've had a
yeah.
couple draws. Yeah, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. If we did have a win, it will be one. But our away record there is not great. But now I agree with you. If there is a chance, I watched them against I've seen them play a few times. I watched them against Sunderland. I watched them against Fulham. I saw how Fulham dominated them last week. And one thing we've done well this season, we've always had good starts. We're getting chances within like the first couple minutes or so, of every game. We just need to make sure we tuck it away and then build on that. It'll be nice to get back-to-back wins for once, because then it will set us up nicely for the Sunderland game. I want to say I'm confident. I am confident. I'm confident, but we just ain't won back-to-back game for a while, and you just never know what we're capable of doing. And I think this Chelsea game should hopefully give them confidence going into that game. What?
Yeah, I know you mentioned what's happened in the past, but it's sort of different management and different setup, different team. Really,
Yeah,
we didn't
that's
have
true.
Cunha, we didn't have Mbomo.
Yeah, that's true.
Teams, so
yeah, and they've lost key players in their team as well. They've lost their manager that was there last year, so Thomas Frank is not there. They don't have Mbomo no more. They don't have Wissa, so they're obviously it's a different team for them as well. So I agree to that extent.
Yeah, 100%. And with the team we've got, we should be beating Brentford. I'm really sorry. With the team we got against Brentford, that's the team they got. No, we shouldn't beat them. Do you know what it is? It's just this thing that we haven't that we showed last season. Hence why a lot of people will just be writing us off, or writing us off is not the word. They're just skeptical of the what Man United are we gonna see and blah blah blah. But on paper, we should be beating this team any day of the week, even if we didn't train. Honestly, because no, I'm that confident because there's no reason why we can't beat them. Do you know what I mean? I know I make it sound easy. It's gonna be a tough game, but we should be beating them. Whether it's 1-0 or 2-0, get one in, get one or two in, and we should be beating this team. Trust me, this should be the time we get that back-to-back win. I'm sorry. We've got to get it. Okay. We have to.
Okay. What is your United starting 11? What will be like what's your starting 11 for United that you think that if you were to pick a team and you think your best 11 for Manchester United, what is it for you? What does it look like?
Well, if it's against this Brentford team, for example, I will actually play Luke Shaw, Delete, and Euro. Do you understand? Yeah. Even though people are singling out Luke Shaw, blah blah blah, he made mistake and C and blah 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 blah. I will play him in this match. Do you know what I mean? And then do you know what? Because obviously he played Bruno in the centre mid now, and then I will play Mainu next to him because obviously Casemiro's got a red card now. Do you know what I mean? My choice would be Mainu, but obviously he might not do that. He might go and pull because Casemiro's out now, so he's more likely to pull Ugarte. Yeah, he's more likely to pull Ugarte there. But I won't be surprised if we play Mainu this time, but we'll see how that goes. But if you're asking me what I would pick, I'll put Mainu there.
Yeah, I'm going back what you would pick. Yeah, not what the manager would pick. So
I'll put Mainu there. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I'll have Dogu on the left. Do you know what I mean? And do you know what? To be honest, I will put Dalo on the bench. Do you know what I mean? Because the reason being is that because of the form in the last couple of games, we just can't keep playing. Do you know what I mean? And it's not like to say it's Ronaldo that we can't drop. No, just like put him on the bench for this game. Maybe play Mazarawi. Do you know what I mean? Like, just, do you know what I mean? And then Cunha's fit, Mbomo's fit, and I'll play Sesko, bro. I don't really want to be playing Mount. I'm really sorry. Sesko did one thing in that Chelsea game, that flick on he did. And now people say, "Oh, why you mentioning those flick on and blah blah blah," bro. I don't know anyone else that can do that in the team. So what I'm trying to say, he offers you a centre forward movement. He also offers you a centre forward simple thing. Do you know what I mean? That Mount ain't gonna do that. Do you know what I mean? And Mount to offer you something else. No, I'm not trying to say Mount will not play good because we play good when Mount plays. But bro, we play. Yeah, we pay 75 million for this boy. He's got to play. He's got to play. If he doesn't start him, I'm going to feel somehow about that because he's got to get run of games. He hasn't even scored a goal yet. So we're not going to start Mounts. No, I don't think. But so you ask me a question that who that start? I would start Sesko, Mbumo, and Cunha. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
And the goalkeeper.
Man, Bayern gives me a heart attack, man. Bayern gives me a heart attack, honestly. But because with this lemon new guy, I haven't seen him play yet. I'm not gonna now come on your channel and tell me, yeah, he's better than Bayern and blah blah blah. Do you know what I mean? We're not go in there and put this guy on and he go and blow us totally. So if you ask me who I'm gonna go with, even though I'm telling you Bayern will give me some kind of twitching moments. Do you know what I mean? Man, you know what? If it was down to me, yeah, I will. Well, if it was down to me, I'll try Lemons because when is he gonna play, bro? FA Cup is in January, bro. You're not gonna tell me that boy's gonna wait till January. That is absolute nonsense. Yeah. You didn't sign him 18 million, yeah, for him to now be on the bench against. Well, is he really gonna wait till January? We don't have no Carling Cup. We don't have all that. So man's gonna wait till January to play this boy, and he costs more than Bayern there himself. So I'm not with that, man. Just play the boy. I'll play him. Honestly, if they sign it themselves, say he's gonna go to future, so he's gonna wait all the way to January to play him. Nah, I don't think that's good. Do you know what I mean? It's like in games, and then in the keeper that I give you assurance that it's not gonna make a mistake. Do you know what I mean? Every single set play, man's switching, bro. Man's like, do you know what I mean? I've been seeing when they have in the corner. Just watch his body move. Just watch his body, bro. Just watch his body move. Watch his eyes. Watch his eyes twitching body like someone on Tourette syndrome, bro. He's moving around like a madman. So
no,
I'm not on
I
that,
hear
man.
you.
So
No, if I was to pick, my 11 will be yours. The only difference will be, I agree, bro. I can't stand buying there, bro. So I don't care if the Lemons haven't played. Just put Lemons in. I don't have to see him play. At least let me see whether he's what mistakes he can make. Robert, I already know what Binder can mistake Binder is capable of. So that just let me see Lemons. I don't want to see Binder.
Yeah, man, and for the fact that we had Martinez that could have come, and then we went for him. He's got to play him. He's not going to wait till January. Do you know how long January is for him to get a game? If he's going to make Van Dijk, and he said himself, Amorim said himself in the press conference that there's no number one, blah, 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 blah. So, in a way, you got to make it a competitive thing. Like, make it around. If he makes a mistake, let him make a mistake. At least we know that you tried him out, and he flopped, and then we know that, okay, Van Dijk's better than him. If we don't see him to January, like, I think that's the first thing that Amorim did. That will sort of get to me in a way that, bro, you got this wrong. Why would you bring this boy in to be just sitting around and then not play him? You're gonna pay 18 million. Bro, go to other league, small league, and go and pick up a keeper for 5 million. They will do better than buying there, bro. I'm sick and tired of this thing where you're not bringing someone that's 18 million. You're not gonna play him. Are you waiting for second string matches? No, I don't think that's good. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, but it's my opinion. But so, I mean, the manager seeing them in the training ground every week. But then again, you shouldn't go and sign him then. Do you know what I mean? That's the only thing I got with Amorim. That I don't know why you go and sign this boy when Martinez is there. Do you know what I mean? Because Bayern was not really tested against Chelsea. But Bayern has got a problem, bro. He's only good. He does a bit alright. Don't let me totally knock him, but he does some things alright. But bro, man, it's not for me.
I don't see anything that he does that's all right. I can't lie to you, man. There's nothing he does that's all right. I can't. Yeah, no, so I'll play Lemons. I'll same defenders as you. Now I wouldn't drop Ahmad. I'll keep Ahmad because I think him and Bemo are building up a partnership on that side.
Building up a partnership, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like I know might not be working. His pass is like, but it's not going to click into place. It's only going to click into place if it works. And because we've already we need an attacking fullback.
Yeah, we do. But the reason why I say put him on the bench just to give him a kick on the backside, because the players, like I said to you, this formation, is this players that's making it look like it can't work. But Glasner played the same formation, bro. He won a trophy with it. And then people will say it's different scale of a job. Yes, I get that. But players are working. Are you telling me now Wharton and Huge is better than our midfield, or they make it work? The whole team make it work. That's how the formation works. What I'm trying to say is that I'm not saying Dalot shouldn't start. If he starts, I'm not going to be upset. But players need to kick on the backside. Let them understand that. Look, there's no one guaranteed places. Because he's opened up, he's done all right, but he hasn't really played the way he played last season. He's not scoring goals.
Yeah, and I agree.
He's not scoring goals.
I agree. I don't think he's on form, but if I just have to pick, and I think now that we got the win against Chelsea, we need to go attacking. We need to be aggressive. We don't want to have defensive players. We don't, because we won a game. This is the time that where the players are going to play with confidence. They're playing off the back of a win, so there'll be a lot more confidence there. So I'll rather play our best player, the players that are ready. And if he doesn't do it, then you can always drop him and in the next game. But for now,
go on. Sorry to cut you.
No, for now, I'm not going to drop him for now. But I hear where you're coming from. And in
away from home, I just don't want to consider first goal, my bro. I don't want to concede the first goal.
Yeah, I get. Really we just got to go for the games. It's Brentford. We got to go for it.
It's Brentford. It's Brentford. What I'm trying to say is, I just want a disciplined player. And another thing, okay, he can be. Look, we can go and win this game. We can go and win this game 4-2. Do you know what I mean? But I just don't want to go through that heart attack, man. I just want to go through that heartbeat moment. Do you know what I'm saying? That we're losing 1-0, we go come back and blah blah blah. But if it start, like I say, if it start down low, I will not be upset. Do you know what I mean? That we're going full attack. But it's got to deliver, man. It's got to deliver. There's not look in this match. I'm not taking a draw. I'm not taking a loss. I'm not. You're not gonna go and beat Chelsea and go and do nonsense in this match. I'm serious, man. We gotta get serious and start calling out names. Start calling out names. Whoever doesn't perform in this match, let's start calling them out or drop them, bro. Seriously, man. So if Diallo plays, Diallo plays, he has to perform. I'm sorry, he has to perform. Simples.
But that would be my preference. And then in the middle of the park, I will go for I won't go for Maino. I'll go for Ugarte. I know Ugarte is not great. I think
Ugarte. You guys don't like Ugarte though.
No, I don't like him, but I wish I can blend both of them because Ugate's problem is he's gonna lose the ball, but Maino runs on heavy legs. Maino can't move around the pitch unless you're playing him in that number 10.
But then you want attack. You're asking for attack. He's better on the ball. He will offer you more going forward.
We've got that in Bruno. We need some sort of stability in the team. So we need him. The problem is I don't mind Maino playing, but Maino can't play in that position for me, bro. But not that he can't play. He hasn't shown that he can play in the position, and he can't get. And as you said, because there's two of them in the middle of the park, you need players that's got mobility that can move across the pitch from one end of the pitch to the other quickly. He can't do that. He's heavy legs. That's his problem. He can't move across from one end of the pitch to the other.
I hear you. I don't like the fact that we don't even know. I don't like the fact that we don't even know our two centre midfield. I don't like the fact we don't know our two midfield. Now it's up and down. I don't really like that as well. It's just up and down. We don't even know.
And the thing is, I don't like Ugarte, but I'll rather play Maino. Like Maino, he's got heavy legs, man. I don't mind him playing on the other side, and we have someone else next to him, but not like a Bruno. Him and Bruno, I don't think can play in that position together. For me personally, anyway, the manager can think different, but I just don't see him and Bruno being the two in the middle of the pitch for us.
I just want disciplined players, man. Just someone that's disciplined in that. So, but then Ugarte, look, like I said to you, they've got to make this formation work. I'm sick and tired of people saying this formation is formation. Every single time we drop points, it's formation. Every single time anything happens, it's formation. Nobody wants to even nobody wants to watch details of how close we were to win the game. Everything's formation. So if Ugarte plays, like I said, we're all talking giving an opinion. If Ugarte plays, he has to deliver. You remember I gave up on him already. I was the one vouching for him, saying what he did in France and blah blah blah. My man forgot how to play football properly, bro. Do you know what I mean? To do the simple things, he can't do it no more. Do you know what I mean? Giving rash tackles and all this thing. But if he's the one that's gonna play, this is the match that we're not gonna. We have to shut people up. It's as simple as that. Tommy, we have to shut people up in this match. I'm not taking an L in this match. No. All right, cool. I'm not taking an L in this match. And you know what's so funny? Is that we're the first at 12:30. I don't want to be getting bantered throughout the whole week till Monday, and we don't play till another. I'm tired of that, man. Honestly. So whether it's Ugarte that plays, he better deliver, bro. Trust me, man. I'm not taking an L.
We don't have much time, so look, in terms of my three. It will be the same three as you mentioned. I would love Sesko to play up top as well, and then I'll Mbemo and Cunha. So it'll be exactly the same three as you. So that's what I will want. Yeah. Obviously, I hear what you want. But obviously, we'll see what the manager wants. So we only really differentiate with two players, really, Maino and Ahmad. You would prefer Masarawi or
just for a kick on the backside, because I feel like you know what, I'm gonna start anyway. I don't like when a player feels that way.
All right, cool.
Do you know what I mean?
And then in terms of your predicted scoreline, what do you reckon?
3-1.
Yeah, I'll go with 3 or 2-1 as well. Yeah, United 3 or 2-1. I would love for them to make our life easy and just do give us 3. But I'll go with 3 or 2-1. And
3-1, 3-1.
before we close off, before we close off quickly, what is your prediction for United this season? Where do you think we can end up?
Well, for me, with the signing we've got, I know people say formation, no formation, blah blah blah. We got to get top 6, bro. We have to get top 6.
Okay.
From whom to whom we may concern, we have to get top 6, because what are we doing if we don't get top 6? No, seriously, what are we doing? Seriously, what are we doing? If you told me now we're gonna sign Mbomo, Cunha, Sesko, yeah, this attack, the goals enough in there is enough to make finish 6. I don't care who is competing with us in terms of who are the team competing with us. Bro, like if we
Villa,
not if
Newcastle,
yeah, right. So like why can't we finish 6th? So do you know what I mean? Okay. There's no, to me, if we finish 9th, man, I like Amorim, but he has to go. He has to go. If we finish 9th. Yeah, I will forgive him for 7. I will forgive him, but 9 he has to go. 8 he has to go too. Yeah, even 7. No, I think 7 he has to go. 7 he has to go too. Yeah, top 6.
All right.
No negotiate. I don't want to negotiate. Top 6. If it's not top 6, I'm gonna have to go. I'm sorry.
All right, cool. Like, look, we'll get you back on regularly anyway during the season, so we can obviously analyze how he's getting on.
Yeah.
We should be able to. We're going to do a reaction on Saturday after the game, not long after the game as well. See how we get on. Hopefully, we'll be a happy one. But thanks, bro. Thanks for
hopefully. Nice one, Tom. Nice one.
All right. People, before we jump off, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Comment. Let us know what your thoughts are, what your predictions are, if you agree or disagree with some of our comments. And we'll return back on Saturday to give you a reaction. Thanks, bro. We out.
Yeah. We out. Peace.